Well, back to Fog Wrestling with an AEW review 13th of January 2021.
This show was, I didn't really watch much yet. But anyway, this guy beside me did, so he's going to lead the way here.
Yeah, I watched it. I mean, the clips were fucking brutal. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I don't know what way the show went, but here we go. Myro against, what was the guy's name?
Some jobber.
It was Jacob something. It was called Jacob Black. Right, and this guy thinks his career's improved by going to AEW.
Your career's down the shitter, son.
I'd rather have a dead career in AEW than a good career. And no, I'd rather have a dead career in WWE than this, because this isn't good. This is just fucking irrelevant garbage. Beats him. We move on. Then we have Darby Allin against Brian Cage. That's it. There's going to be a lot of shit we forget on this show.
I don't like Brian Cage, but I don't think he should be losing to someone that looks like Darby Allin. Take away the fact the guy's about 150 pounds soaking wet. He wears like fucking booty shorts with tights. What a fucking
Fud.
Aye. Fanny. I think you can call someone that for getting banned, can't you, on YouTube? Aye. Fanny. That's what it is.
Aye, Pish. Taz and Sting are being wasted here.
I mean, I know you've
especially Sting.
When you've got Sting, should this guy not be involved in the main event spot or something? Jesus Christ. See if Jericho was still champ, I'm pretty sure Sting would work a match with Jericho. And that would actually feel fucking massive. And plus you've got the inner circle, and that works because it means that, Sting's got fucking lackeys he can hit with his bat, do you know what I mean? Sting versus inner circle would be like your version of fucking Sting versus NWO.
I know, but no, I think makes more sense. See the way you've got Omega and like the TNA guys?
Mm-hmm.
Could Sting not be with like Moxley and be like, I've seen this before, these outsiders coming in, you know? A throwback?
Yeah, but instead we just get Sting coming out looking doom and gloom and helping.
He actually looks clinically fucking depressed.
Wouldn't you be if you were fucking stuck in a program with Darby Allin? Anyway, Darby Allin retains his TNT title. Up next we had
the doctors.
The waiting room.
This was garbage, man.
Now
I don't know half the names.
If this is supposed to be a segment like Carlito's Cabana, but it's backstage in a waiting room, then I dig that, the fact that they've actually done it in a waiting room. But I don't know what this was. You had.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
Alright, well, I mean, it's a cool concept, but it was fucking dog shit. I mean, you've Britt Baker, welcomes in Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody Rhodes is supposed to be the star, supposed to be the man.
He's supposed to be the owner of the fucking company.
AEW. Comes in.
Gets buried.
He doesn't even get a word out, I don't think.
No.
Some black woman comes in, looks like China. Darker shade. Comes in and basically just
buries him.
Yeah, pushes him around and slabbers with his wife. And then someone that looks a bit like Brandy comes in, but isn't Brandy, and starts brawling with the big China-looking woman that isn't China. I just didn't get this. While Cody Rhodes is standing there like a spare part, and he was supposed to be the guy that was getting interviewed. Like, people compare Cody to Triple H. You'd never seen Triple H look like such a spare part in any promo segment. He just kind of stood there.
Yep.
Supposed to be the main attraction. He just stands there while two women that have.
And see, when you have these women who are like built and kind of look like a man, they're supposed to be.
Well, this woman was legit bigger and wider than Cody.
Yeah, but see, they're like that. They're supposed to be feuding with men or against men, or men can attack them, but they don't have that here.
But the woman that she was against was like fucking a midget. So.
Yep. Next up,
like she slapped the woman slaps the big woman, but see when the big China-looking woman slapped the little woman, that should have fucking floored her. That should have been it. That should have been game over. Then Cody Rhodes should have turned her around, bam, kick, pedigree. I mean, laid her out in the waiting room, but nah, we didn't get that. We got some pish, pull apart brawl with about 25 women that I've never seen in my life before. And one of them's actually asking Cody, "Are you okay?" Imagine Cody having to be asked if he's okay. You alright, Cody? Meanwhile, these other two women are brawling on the floor. I mean, Cody should have pulled out the fucking sledgehammer.
Right, this
did the Dusty fucking shuffle and dropped a couple of elbows, but no, I just stood there like an absolute fucking
let's just
tool.
move on. This is garbage.
Let's move on.
FTR defeated
the Express.
Two jobbers. Was it the Lucha? I don't know. The Lucha House part? No.
Lucha Express.
Jobbers. The Lucha.
The Jungle Saurus or the Jungle Express. The Lucha Jungle. The Jungle people, the wee Marco Stunt.
It's fucking pish. That's all you need to know. NWA's women's title was on the line. Couldn't give a fuck who was in this. See when they brought the NWA to WWE in like '98, no one gave a fuck, and no one's gonna give a fuck here.
Ben Hameen thinks that Serena Deeb's the most talented person on this roster. And the fact this roster's got Jericho on it, I think Ben Hameen's proved he knows absolutely fuck all.
Ben Hameen can go fucking blow up some building somewhere.
He says Serena Deeb's debut match was the best match on AEW. Like, come on, Jericho's had about 10 matches at least. You tell me one of them wasn't better? Come on. I mean, there was a couple of good matches in this when we first watched it back a year ago. I mean,
Cody and Dustin. Dustin.
Aye, Dustin was good, and Jericho had a good match with somebody. Can't remember who. Was it Adam Page? Or was it Moxley? Who cares, right? End of the day, fuck Serena Deeb. Nobody. Most relevant for getting her hair shaved in the fucking CM Punk Straight Edge Society. Did nothing then. Aye. Did nothing then. Stayed nothing new. I mean, everyone's seeing about it. See, everyone that they bring up as new stars, they're like 10 years out of fucking date.
I'm worried about WWE. Anyway, though, Jericho's New Year's resolutions.
Like, see Luke Gallows, right? What's the guy ever done? Or Doc Gallows, whatever. I see a part standing beside CM Punk and getting thrown in a rip-off version of the NWO. That's all the guy's got.
He's an ace, isn't he?
Yeah, but you get my point. I mean, he's only relevant because he's been standing beside someone, or he's been in a group that's kind of tried to put him over.
Yes, but anyway, Jericho's...
Or he's teaming up with AJ
Fuck
Styles.
me, I get it. He's pissed. We'll get to him after this segment, right? Then we can go through him. New Year's resolutions.
Don't I talk about that now?
Inner Circle are going to do 2-on-2-on-2 next week. That's all you need to know. A couple of funny wee things, but pish.
I think the Inner Circle's fucking wasting Jericho. I mean, there's nobody in it that's good. I mean, Jake Hager's a boring bastard, and that's all you need to know. I mean,
he's fucking garbage.
I like MJF, but I don't even consider him part of the Inner Circle, because to me, it's just not going to... Something's going to happen. Yeah, how do you really have a program with MJ unless they turn him fucking face? But that doesn't really make much sense. I don't know. Sting, where the fuck Sting? Can you stick singing? Sting?
Right, fuck it. Next up, we had everyone's favourite Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Omega, against some guy who actually looked like Kenny Omega, and that's who I thought it was.
Brian Pillman Jr.
Was it? The guy looks like Omega. I thought it was Omega, and I was like, but why is he against Demons?
Was it? It was probably Brian Pillman Jr.
And why wasn't Moxley in this match? Why is it 3 fucking bombs?
So they can go over.
Anyway, though, the band win, and then Moxley and a bunch of jobbers come out, and I couldn't give a fuck. We end the show.
AEW's went downhill since Jericho lost the belt. And on that note, guys, I haven't really got much else to say. Wasn't good. Probably won't review it next week. I find it hard to review this when you're watching it or live clips later on, because I just skip through it all because shit. It doesn't hold my attention. So.
Yep, and if you want the Impact in NXT reviews, go fuck yourself. Till then.
Well, you might get Impact, but you won't get NXT.
Till then, peace.